guys, and welcome to what is the final episode of Being Balotelli for this season. Don't worry, we are going to go into another season. I just want to get that straight, is that this series is not over. I have been recording for the next series, which is awesome, and we do have a game against Servo Verona here. I don't actually know who these guys have. I've never really heard of many of the teams that we play against. We haven't really played against any of the big dogs. I think we played Milan last season. It was Inter, not AC, of course. We are AC, so we can't play Inter. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I'm getting completely off topic, but here we are in the 31st minute, the first time that we actually pick up the ball properly. We're going to go ahead and go down that left wing. Luckily for us, we do have a bit of strength, and this sums up my feelings towards this season. We get red carded. It's not the first. It's not the last that you're going to see. I'm pretty sure we get another one. We get red carded, and it was completely my fault. It was completely just pure frustration with this game. We were 31 minutes in, 35 minutes in even, and I'd had enough of not getting the ball. Every time I got the ball, it was always someone a lot stronger than me. So we tried to barge that guy out of the way. It didn't happen. And the assistant manager's a little bit unhappy with us. You know, he says that we need to show more discipline on the pitch, and it's really difficult to show discipline for this squad, for this team, when the manager is just hating on us so much and not playing us enough, and only playing us against teams where he's playing a low rated squad, one that isn't going to get you know, we never play with the likes of we never seem to play with the likes of Bonaventura or Honda usually comes on towards the end of the game, and you know, we're benched, of course, for the next game, just so you guys know. Lazio in the background. We managed to draw that back of scoring a penalty. Should be us scoring penalties. But quick heads up, we are back in the squad. We're not actually back in the squad, but we are back in the, you know, we're allowed to play when we're not on a red card. But as you can see, we are still second on the squad, which is awesome. We're 5th overall, but 2nd on the striker. So we are going to get in a couple of games. We're against Atalanta now, and I felt like I was going to go into this game and be happy. I was going to, you know what? We're actually getting into the squad. We're 2nd. The manager's put a little bit of faith in us. I don't understand why. We haven't really done anything differently to what we usually would. And this actual stadium was bouncing. You know, people were going crazy, and it was really loud. Considering it's only a small stadium, this was a really loud stadium, which is awesome. You know, I don't mind that. But in the 6th minute here, playing down the wing again. A lot of what we do is playing down the wing. We're cut on the inside, try and get into the box, and unlucky for us, it didn't really happen. You know, we do run. This is a lot of what I have to do. I have to run after the ball a lot, because when I lose the ball in this, you know, in this end of the season, towards the end of the season, a lot of the games I'm playing, I'm frustrated. And I do feel like, you know, Balotelli in himself would be frustrated. We got to take a shot there after bringing the ball down, and unlucky for us, we are injured, and we do actually end up staying down. 21 minutes into the game, we're out. After what was pretty much our own fault. We kind of kicked him. Somehow we ended up with a bruised shoulder, I think it was. I think it's a bruised shoulder. We're only out for 5 days. So hopefully, being, you know, 2nd on the list, we're not actually going to miss the next game, because that'd be a little bit upsetting if we did. We've only played 8 games this season, which is really upsetting. I think we end this season only playing about 12, which isn't good, but we are actually in for one of the bigger games of the season, which is awesome. I was really looking forward to it. Like, right, this is the game where we have to, you know, we're playing a pretty strong squad as well. We've still got that 77 rated Cam. I don't quite know who he is, but overall the team itself just isn't great. You know, we have some pretty good strikers, but we didn't really invest in the places that we need to. I think that Milan needs to invest more into the midfield rather than a £19 million goalkeeper, even though we have Diego Alves, and now we just have 2 really good goalkeepers for no actual reason whatsoever. But they didn't really invest where I would have invested. As you can see, we are in 3rd now after, you know, winning a couple of games. We're only, you know, we're about 12 points, not even that. We're about 8 points behind Inter in 2nd. So we could very much so go for this. Juventus are in 5th, I think that was. So, you know, we're above these guys, which is awesome. And nothing happens. Literally nothing happens. A lot of the game was played in the midfield. The 2 shots that we did manage to get didn't really amount to anything whatsoever. They were more just headers from ridiculous ranges, really. And even though they were on target, they didn't actually go anywhere. But we do manage to pick up a yellow card here. I'm pretty sure it's only going to be a yellow. Yeah, I don't think that we don't get another red card in this one. Again, 74th minute, a lot of frustration in this game. We managed to get a nice through ball here. I just needed that ball played a lot better. Again, not a great... I don't want you guys to watch what just happened. Frustration, just boiling point. This game just put me to boiling point. 82nd minute. We get our second red card of the episode. So we've had 2 red cards, 2 injuries. And as you guys can see, towards the end of the season, I was not happy playing this. And this is actually how I was feeling. You know, Balotelli clapping at the team. He was actually clapping at his team. And it just shows I love that kind of... It kind of has a lot of emotion in this game. And I really like it. You know, he's screaming, clapping at his team. He just wasn't happy whatsoever. They do bring on Luis Adriano. They take off a defender. And, you know, I think it does end 0-0, which is completely fine for me. I don't mind, you know, but... The one thing I just cannot wait to get out of this squad. We're not selected for the game against Sampdoria, which is fine by me. Don't want to get selected anymore. I just don't want to be in this squad. I would much rather simulate the rest of the game. But we are going to get selected again, which is awesome. We do, you know, that's fine. Honda and I think it was, I don't know who that was. I think it may have been Bakker that scored a goal. But we are picked against this team that last time we played against them, I had no idea who they are. We're going to go with the green kit. I feel like maybe we're going to get a little bit more... look with a green kit. I didn't even know they had this kit. It's green and yellow. It's quite nice. So we're going to go with this kit, and we are at home at the San Siro against Carpi. Never heard of them. 1909. Carpi FC 1909. The badge looks really badly done. I don't like that badge at all. But, you know, hopefully we're going to be able to impact this game. We really should be able to. Come on, you know, I think they're pretty much bottom of the table. They've got literally nothing on us. But this whole sequence of play is going to show exactly what Milan has been about this season. Even though we're in second, this type of shit just shouldn't happen against someone as a team as low down the league, as highly unrated as they are. That should just not happen. Second minute, we go 1-0 down. Now we have everything to work for. We have to work to win this game. Obviously, we need to keep winning to keep up as far up the table as we are. You know, we're in second right now, which is awesome. And from the kickoff, I did try, you know, just for no reason to try and run at them because I just do. We call for the corner here, which is awesome. I think we actually end up getting towards it. And for some reason, again, it cuts out. But don't worry, there is a replay. We do actually end up getting to it. And just as he celebrated, we're going to celebrate. I'm going to run over to, I think that's Bonaventura, who we'd never actually get to play with. I just go ahead and run up to the field, just like, I'm going to give him a hug. I'm just am. But we do manage to leap so high above the defender and managed to get ahead to that. I think the defender should have done better. The goalkeeper was way off his line. I had no idea what he'd done. But the second goal of the season for us, we're going to end up scoring, which is awesome. Hopefully, you know, we've managed to show the manager, you know what, we can actually play. If you give us the, you know, you give us the feeding that we need, we're going to score goals for you. But nope, you know, we get that one chance, which is from the corner, and in the 45th minute, it ends, you know, we go into half-time 1-1, which is awesome. You know, we managed to score. We scored in the 32nd minute. They scored in the 3rd. But I really didn't want to lose this game. So I tried really hard to play for the team. Down the wing here, we managed to pick up the ball again. You know, it does actually finally come to us. We're on an 8.3 right now. We managed to get really lucky and just run it past this guy completely, just shrugging people off. We whip one into the middle, and, you know, that puts us up to an 8.4. So I was playing for the team this episode. I really was. We call for the ball here, and a second touch hit, and somehow that managed to get bottom bins. It was incredible, and we're going to run up, you know, show them we're praising the team right now. What else can we do? They're patting me on the head. That was, he didn't, you know, they're tapping my badge. I just, you know, we've managed to do what we came here to do. You know, we're on loan from Liverpool. We managed to come here and do what we need to do. We scored 2 goals this episode already, which is great. You know, we've had a pretty dire start to the episode with an injury and 2 red cards, but here we are in, you know, the 3rd game of this episode, and we've managed to actually score 2 goals, which is awesome. And we're on a 9.3. This is the best that we've ever played. Again, we're down the wing. We just skip past our defender and skip past the second one, but look, unluckily for us, you know, he manages to run us down. And I feel like, you know, that was quite a rough tackle. You know, it was quite a rough. I feel like if we had a lot more stamina, as you can see, we're pretty much on 0 stamina, but we are rocking that 9.4 rating. We have been playing out of our skin this episode. It has been awesome. Awesome is what I went to say. I thought I was so used to saying awful that, you know, I couldn't get the words out. But again, we try and go down the wing. This is the last attack of the episode. We do actually end up, you know, putting a little bit of a damper on on our game by picking up a yellow card, but luckily it is just a yellow. I was so scared it was going to be a red. I was like, no, I really don't want a red for this game. We're on like a 9.5 rating, but we do pick up a yellow card, 9.5 rating, which is amazing. And this is actually how the game is going to end. There's literally nothing else that happens. We just run around at the top. You know, there maybe could have been another chance, but they go backwards. But 9.5 rating, a 2-1 win. We actually managed to score both the goals. To me, that's a good game. To me, that's how we should be playing every single game. And as you can see, we are 83 rated right now. We had 3 shots on target, 1 off target. We had a 75% shot conversion rate, I think it is. You know, we had a 75% shot. But again, 38% possession against a team where we should be absolutely bossing the possession. We're just not. And it really annoys me because it's just terrible. But a 9.5 rating does make us the #1 squad player. We are #1 for the first time in the whole season. The manager has said, you know what? That's it. You're in every single game. And again, we're against Hellas Verona for the second time in 2 episodes. This is the game that he finally put us back in for. And now we're in it again, but we're not picked, sorry. Bonaventura finally gets a goal, which is awesome. I like Bonaventura. I like his name. It reminds me of Ace Ventura. It just does. But we're in for this second game, though. We're a little bit too tired for the, I think, the last game. And I think we are put down into second now. I think Baka's gone above us. And I think we are actually going to be playing with Baka, which is what I like. I like Baka. You know, he's quite fast. He's strong. And he has decent passing, I guess. But, you know, he's not amazing. But he's good enough. You know, he's good enough for us. And he's quite tall as well, which is nice. I don't know who it is we're playing against. It doesn't look like Baka. But it might be. I don't know. We never know. I'll never know. I didn't get to look. I'll never know. But again, straight away from the start, we get a 6.0 rating. And now we're down to a 5.8. Luckily for us, we're running down the wing again because the wing is just where it is for us, apparently. And we do manage to whip in a nice cross. Nothing actually comes of it, though. We don't actually manage to get the ball back. The goalkeeper just blasts that one upfield. And again, down the wing, which is where we get most of our success. We're just going to take this one on ourselves. And I think we end up beating like 4 or 5 men here and then putting it in the back of the net. So the 4th goal of the season. We've scored 3 goals this episode, guys. I don't know what's happened. We were feeling it. You know, I think what it is that the manager's put the faith in us. The manager has put the faith in us. He's put us to the top of his list. We're the first on the team sheet every single day. Finally, that's how it's gone, and that actually picks us up the 4th goal of our season, which is awesome. Clapping to the fans. We're loving it. We're loving it right now. We're at home. We're scoring goals, and you know that's exactly what we should have been doing from the beginning of the season. But the manager did not put the faith in us. Again, we're down the wing, cutting it back into the inside, playing a nice ball through, trying to get the replay, but the repass, but it's not going to happen. He plays it. I think he plays it to Baka, and Baka just absolutely blasts that one over. I think it actually did get a deflection. No, I didn't actually see that in the game, but it did get a deflection. We're going to call for that one, head it, and actually get the 5th goal of the season. 2 goals in 2 games that we've played. I don't know what to say. It's 4 goals. You know, we've scored twice in each of the games, which is awesome. And this is only the 21st minute. I thought this could be our first hat-trick. We haven't managed to pick up the match ball at all this season. I don't think anyone on our team has actually managed to get a hat-trick this season. I think, you know, Baka's come close with 2. I think Menez has come close with 2. The only person I know that has got a hat-trick for us was in the international squad, which was Giovinco, who got a hat-trick at the end of the game. I don't know how he did it. There was only like 5 minutes left, but he got a hat-trick. So, hopefully, you know, rocking that 8.4. Hopefully we're not going to mess up at all. The team obviously messes up in the 45th minute because that's just what the team does. But hopefully ourselves are not going to mess up. You know, we're going to be able to keep our high rating. You know, 8.4, 17 and 22nd minute. We managed to do quite well, to be honest. You know, we're beating a man. And that is actually how that first half ends. 2-1 up, which is good. We scored the goals, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want. I want to be scoring as many goals as possible. And, you know, it's the end of the season. I need to get more than, you know, I needed more than 1 goal. I needed more than 1 goal. We've managed to get 4 up to now. Again, looking for this through ball. I think we're a little bit offside this time. We're going to cut on the inside and take the shot. Luckily for us, unlucky for us, sorry, the goalkeeper was absolutely on point. We actually did 2 fake shots. I didn't mean to do the second one, but it actually worked out quite well. And that is actually how the game is going to end. So we did manage to get the win. It was us that got the win. We ended up with a 7.48% shot again. And they have Liali in net, who, you know, I was wondering who their goalkeeper was. But again, 50% possession, which is the best we've had, you know, most of the games that I've been in. So we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to look at the calendar right now because you know, right now we are in second, and I was looking at the top goal scorers because a lot of the guys are getting, you know, to get on the top you have to have a minimum of 8. So we're actually only 4 goals behind getting on the leaderboards at least. We are, I think where are we? Where's Balotelli? I know they were on there because we've got two red cards as well, so we're definitely on there. I think we're in the top, the top 10 easily, maybe in 5th or 6th, which isn't good. We don't want to be there. But as you can see, we are in 2nd. Lazio are winning. There's no way we're catching up to Lazio. There's not enough games because this is the final game of the season before the internationals start. The internationals are not going to be shown because I didn't get picked for it, and we actually got knocked out, which sucks. And I was really upset. We actually managed to get knocked out of the Euros. We didn't do very well. We weren't picked, and we got knocked out by Switzerland, which sucks. I didn't, so I'm not even going to put that in. We're going to just go straight to the next season because the next season is coming along. But first off, we have a game against Roma now. The table's looking pretty, it's pretty close. There's about a point between us and 5th. Which is crazy how close this table has been. Lazio have gone away with it. They've completely and utterly run away with it. But we need to do well in this game. We either need to win or draw to stick in our position. So a loss would not go well. We definitely didn't need that. So I was definitely not looking to lose. I definitely was looking to do the best that I can. And hopefully we're going to be able to do that. So here in the 41st minute, we managed to pick up the ball. Get a nice through ball through to us. But I think we are actually offside, which is a little bit unlucky. The ball, we lost the ball ourselves. I did call for the ball a little bit too soon. We shouldn't really call for that. We should just let, I don't know who it was, have a shot. And that's how the first half's going to end, which is a little bit upsetting. Half-time 0-0. As you can see, a lot of the other people are drawing as well. I think Empoli are actually beating someone who's close to us, which is quite cool. But we're going to kick off the second half. Hopefully we're going to be able to, do something a little bit different and nice. We tried. This is why I never... You guys probably seen a lot of my games. I never really do through balls and stuff. That was a through ball. That was a over-the-top LBY... And it just didn't happen. We have no passing. Right now I am improving my long passes because obviously I need to. But here we are in the 71st minute. I just held onto the ball a little bit too long. I think what I need to do a little bit more is shoot a little bit quicker. But, sometimes I do that and we don't manage to get the ball. We managed to get the ball miles wide, but again we call for it, doesn't manage to come to us, and they tried to whip it across and it just didn't work at all. But Roma have a pretty decent team. They've just brought on a Turbe. I just saw in the top the top left there that they brought on a Turbe, who to me is one of the best players in their squad. He's so good, he's got so much potential. We did manage to whip it across, nothing came of it though. It was a pretty bad one, which is something that we're improving as well. We're trying to improve our crossing because it seems like we play a lot down the wing and we need to improve that. But the game did end 0-0, and I think that does cement our place as 2nd in the league, which is pretty awesome to me. I'm glad that we cemented our lead and managed to end up in 2nd, which is awesome. We couldn't really ask for anything else. We played 10 games, I think it is, or 13 games. I couldn't really see what that was. We're going to do a little bit of training. I'm going to show you guys exactly what level we are. We're at, our rating is at 83 right now, and we have pretty good stats. I think that's 89 shot power. I think we've got 88 ball control, 89 ball control, 86 dribbling, 84, is that passing? I think that may be 84 passing, but we've gone up by 3 ratings, and he doesn't like to send these kind of emails, but he's disappointed in us. The manager was disappointed with us, which is completely fine. I'm happy with him to be disappointed because I'm disappointed in him, and we're going to see what happens now because we are actually going to end this season, and you guys are going to see something that is very, very upsetting to me. I wasn't very happy at all when I saw this, and I'm going to be doing everything I can to get this away from us because we do not want what is about to happen. So the next season is about to start. You guys are going to see it. Loading it up that people have got, they've got one for the future from Vietti. They seem to have a pretty, the Dutch League has some pretty good players, which is kind of cool. But this season's not gone great for us. We've had a pretty dire season, really. We scored 4 goals, a couple of international goals, which is totally fine. I like international goals. That they go towards us scoring goals, which is what we're looking for. But Borussia Mönchengladbach target Cavani, but we start off this next season in Milan. Was not happy. We're going to have to see what happens there. I hope you guys enjoyed this season. We are going to be seeing if we can move club. Hopefully we're going to be able to in the next episode. You guys are going to see. But until next time, I hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I will see you later.